Retromantic here. I'm coming to you today from an abandoned location. This is actually an abandoned house. This is the back side. Of course, I'll show you all around it, but it's kind of in a pretty sad shape. A lot of people have been through, I think, to vandalize and graffiti. I am not alone. American Explorer's here. This is his find.
Hello everyone.
Do you know anything about this house?
Other than it's a house, no.
Okay, so not much backstory here, but...
No, I don't have any idea. From the other location, from the first time I went, I just happened by this place, and that's how I found it. I don't know any history. I tried looking it up, and so I don't have any idea who or why or even how old it is.
Okay. Alright, it's a pretty big house. I don't think there's going to be much by way of contents left behind or anything, but I'm still anxious to check it out, so let's head on in. You ready?
Ready to go.
So this is just a back porch.
Not only all the wonderful graffiti, some of it not so wonderful.
Well, did this go with the house? It's like a huge, like, parking area.
This is something that I couldn't figure out right here. It's almost like there used to be a business here.
Huh, maybe.
But it was suggested to me that this might have been a parking area for somebody's camper as well, which could well have been. But it just kind of looked like it was a parking lot, especially with the gated driveway up here. There's actually two driveways coming up here. One's gated. You can see all the grass up there. One is broken out.
Yeah, it definitely was a nice house at one point in its history. This place has the open door policy.
Okay, anybody in here? Just shooting pictures and video. Past couple of times I've been here, there hasn't been anybody here, so.
Hope it stays that way.
Yes, I don't, as the saying goes, I don't like surprises.
Boys suck.
Hey.
I guess some middle schoolers were here.
Must be. Or some adult people who never matured past middle school. I know a few of those.
You can see someone's been through to pull out all the copper wiring, I guess. It doesn't look that old, but...
Now, what I think this is somebody was renovating it, and they couldn't stay ahead of the vandalism.
Huh. What the? That's a stick. So here, of course, we're just in a lower, like, garage and storage. There's a lot of little rooms down here, though.
And you can see all the sheetrock up through here. It does not look old. This was never finished. You can see where the putty was smoothed out over it and sanded.
Yeah. Well, shall we head up?
Yes, we shall.
Okay.
And you can see the stairs here the wood looks relatively new.
Yeah, it does. The outside of the house looks old.
It does. I couldn't figure out whether it was old or new.
Wow.
Now the view out the front. Nice, nothing but wood.
It does look like they were pulling stuff out for renovation. But they gave up Well, the hot water heater's here.
Yeah, that wasn't there last time. Looks like somebody trying to steal it.
They didn't get very far.
No, those are heavier than they thought, I guess. I'll just still have the stairs to negotiate and get that down.
Yeah. I mean, if you can look past all this, again, it would have been a nice room with that big window up there.
Yeah, a nice picture window up here. And a beautiful location. It's relatively quiet out here.
There's a sink here, bathroom sink.
Are you saying everything's here but the kitchen sink?
The kitchen sink is here, too.
And the kitchen sink is a little unusual. Did you notice this? Over here. This is what makes me think the house is old. That's porcelain.
Yeah.
And this little area right here, this raised area, I've never seen a sink made like that. Have you?
Not raised, no.
I mean, I've seen plenty of divided sinks before, but not with a raised section.
Yeah, that is unique.
And this is not a disposal either.
Yeah.
So they either salvaged this out of an old house and brought here and installed it, or else this is an older house than it appears.
Yeah, this place is kind of unique in that it really is hard to tell if it's old or not, or if it was just made to look old, or it's sort of old but not as old as you think, or it could be even older. But I mean, like, in here looks maybe 90s or even early 2000s. You know, it doesn't look, well, no, it might be older than that. Looking at the cabinets, maybe 80s.
Yeah, I agree.
But again, it's hard to tell. And I'm usually pretty good with that stuff, but this place confuses me.
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. It was just about the time I decided it was a newer place, then I'd run into something like that.
Yeah, well, let's see if there's any other clues.
Well, now you know me and commodes. If there's a commode, I'm going to find it. So right there.
Wow, it's taking a beating.
Exploration Nation, there is the AE commode right there.
And the Retromantic got to witness it with you. It's an exciting moment indeed.
Absolutely, but I didn't find one in the woods today. So
Dang.
losing my touch.
Of course, this is all, again, looking like 80s, 90s.
Yeah, when I did my video here last time, that sink unit was there.
I think that's the sink over there.
That's what I'm thinking. It looks like it.
Okay, there's a hole in this floor, so.
That is the express route to the ground floor right there.
Yeah.
You have to leave fast, that's the way to do it right there.
Wow, it is just really torn up.
This leads me to believe this is a reno project.
Yeah, it's got the insulation
Yes.
being put in, or it was being put in, but wow. I mean, that's kind of sad if somebody was really trying to put this place back together and renovate it, and then they just gave up because of vandalism.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a sad story, because I hate to see places go this way.
I do too.
All right, so there's another level here.
Yes, this is a good sized house for sure. And this was, last time I was here, this was not all torn down. All this has been torn down since I was here.
Needless destruction.
Very needless, for sure.
Ugh.
Low bridge.
Look at this. The ground is just covered with that. Is this more insulation stuff?
Yes, that's blown insulation. That
Blown.
was originally
Okay.
blown into the attic. You can see where it was.
Oh yeah, it's different from the wall kind.
And you can see, oh my Lord have mercy.
Are you kidding me again?
No, I'm not.
I don't
Come
know when
around-
you're telling the
come
truth.
Way to my left. 'Cause I'm looking at a bunch of wasps right there
Where? Oh.
on the light fixture. Instant nest.
Hmm.
Fortunately, those aren't the aggressive kind, and fortunately, it's fall. Maybe they're the ones tearing the place up. They weren't here last time.
In the last video, AE here was like, oh my gosh, and he was fibbing. So now when he really has something to show me, I can't believe him. Like the boy who cried wolf.
I wasn't fibbing. It was just creative expression. Now, the sticks I was telling you about, see it driven through there? Those were driven from the other side of that. Tell me how they got in there.
I don't know.
As you
Unless
can
they
see,
climb up in the attic, or I don't know.
There's no way through. It's above, right here. Looks like they're coming in from above the roof line, but I don't know.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, how did those get there?
That is one of those no earthly ideas. It's another little mystery here that I couldn't figure out. Because I originally thought that some kids had gotten up here on this framework right here and driven them in from over there. But at the angle that they are, looks like they are above that, what looks like a roof line right there.
Like someone was up on the roof and just threw them like a spear down.
That's what it looks like.
Man. So this looks like a master bedroom, maybe, with a big closet.
Probably right.
Oh yeah, there's a bird's nest on one of the blades of the fan.
Watch. Oh, shoot.
I
didn't
see it. Okay, I
Oh, to
see
your
that,
left,
yeah.
right there. I didn't know if you saw it or not. I just
Look
missed it.
out.
Yes.
This is their master bedroom now.
Yep, and any other time of year, like springtime, they've been all over us right now.
No.
I did not see that.
Now right here with this metal roof, I mean, I know people put metal roofs on now, but that also makes me think it's older. But maybe they just wanted that style. I don't know. What do you think? Does that look... I don't think it looks that old.
No.
Looking at here, you know, like, I don't know.
I don't either. See, that's another puzzler. But since it's colored tin, I would say it's newer.
Mm-hmm.
Because back in the day, though, they didn't paint tin, at least not very often.
Here's another bathroom with a shower and another broken commode here for American Explorer. He's infamous for finding them.
And there we go. Just not in the woods. And more of this has been torn down. The sink there was visible before.
I get an 80s vibe from this. Because we had that same, like, Delta, like, what do you call it? This thing. I'm blanking. The thing knob you turn for the shower.
Yeah.
In the 80s. And this tile. I know a lot of older bathrooms, like 50s and whatnot, had tile, but this looks like later. Although this is older looking.
See what I mean?
That's soap dish. So
you'll go back and forth on all
yeah,
over
this
you
is really confusing.
Now, that's what I thought originally, was that the tile here was part of a remodel job. Although, like you say, that was standard in bathrooms at one time. But then you have that soap dish over there.
So you can see a really sizable front porch here. Wraps around a little bit. Yeah, when you look at it from underneath this part, that looks new. Newer.
I just don't think it's been up there all that long. And I do like the wraparound porches.
And then check out that gate and that stonework. I mean, the gate looks old.
Yes, it does. And I just really wonder if there wasn't a business here at some time, because there's the driveway that's open, and then this one is gated, like this will be closed after a business closed right here. And this goes up to the parking lot.
Yeah.
Area in the back.
Yeah, there very well could have been a business here at one point.
But there's nothing in the house to tell what could have been here. No paperwork, no anything.
Yeah.
So maybe, I think it might have been maybe 70s, possibly, from the wooden windows and from some other things in the house. But it's just so hard to tell. Just when you think that you've decided it's either older or newer, then you see something else that contradicts that in here.
Yeah.
So it's hard to tell, and there's no paperwork, nothing left of that.
Behind.
Nothing like that in order to put a date on it or anything like that.
So why don't you let us know what you think? Viewers, give us your opinion on what era or decade this house is from. Give us your best guess, or maybe you saw something that we didn't see. Let us know in the comments. While we were doing that, it started to rain, and you can hear the rain on the metal roof. I kind of like that sound. It's soothing.
Very.
So you can almost picture sitting out here with rocking chairs or something and enjoying the view in the evening at your home. Alright, I'm going to finally close out the video. If you like this type of content, please subscribe to my channel. I'm the Retromantic. Ring the notification bell so you know when the next videos are coming out. And I do want to thank again American Explorer. He brought me to this location as well as some others today. We had a good collaboration, and definitely thank you for showing me these locations. And
you're quite welcome. It's my pleasure.
Yeah, we had fun exploring.
We sure did. It was an awesome day.
So I want you guys to check out his channel as well. I will, as I always say, I'll link to it here and underneath the video as well. He's got some great videos, and he does touch on retro as well. So go over there and check out his videos, subscribe to his channel as well. I think we are done. So we will see you next time.
So long, everybody. I think that's a joint right there. These are joints. All joints. Thought I saw a nail, but didn't. You see, that's a joint, and that's a real joint.
So he's saying that this could be an indicator that it is older.
Yes.
And what was this called?
Tongue and groove.
Tongue and groove.
Tongue and groove flooring.
So what would that make you think about the age of this house?
70s or older.
70s or older. Okay.
Yeah, because people don't do tongue and groove. It's actually a veneer on top of the plywood nowadays. You can still do it, but it's so expensive that very few would bother doing it on a newer house.
Yeah. So we found this after we did our outro. So I'm just going to kind of tack it onto the end and see what people think. But yeah, this is a good indicator that it is in fact an older house. So one other thing to note is it's pouring down rain out there, but it's dry as a bone in here. That roof, whether it's older or newer, is holding up just fine. No leaking.
Not a drop of water in here. Unlike most of the places that we explored.
Yeah.
Half the time the roof is giving way and is rotting the whole inside of the place out.
I think we should head back. Did that sheriff keep going?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
I filmed him one time.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Show up is another thing that gets you views.
Yeah, that did. For a second, I thought he was slowing down, but...
First time collab with the Retromantic and the cops show up.
Well, there's another set of stairs right there. Getting drenched! And he still opens my door for me. What a gentleman.